Yeah, g'day. Today I have another project I've been working on. It's a Masport RER3000. It originally had 10.5 horsepower power built engine. The guy I bought it off ran it without oil, so the engine was stuffed. But I had a Intec 15.5 horsepower that I had rebuilt for another project. It's been sitting there for about a year and I figured, why not? It does fit. I had to cut this cover extensively because of the length of the engine. The oil filter, as you can see, just fits. That's a genuine oil filter. If you get the aftermarket one, it won't fit because they're actually a bit longer. You still have to remove the tyre to get the oil filter off. But as you can see, all in all, oil filler tube lines up. Also converted a fuel pump off the later model to fit onto this one. Better fuel pressure in the system. I painted the housing because it was an old dull red, wrapped and coated it, and made up a new custom Intec decal for the housing. I did use the exhaust off the 10.5 because the original exhaust that was on this engine was sitting lower down and blowing straight onto my tyre, getting my tyre rather hot. Everything else, charging, wiring harness, all plugs up. All I had to do was join the coil wire. The fuel switch that was on the carby, well, the whole entire carby, my original one was playing up. So that's off the later model 15.5 horsepower Intec with the plastic housing. I did remove the fuel switch as well because that was playing up. Just put the original bung in it out of the older carby. That all works fine. It has taken me probably a couple of months on and off to get everything ironed out and working properly. But I can honestly say now, when you go cut grass, it definitely cuts the grass. My mate has one of these with, I think it's a Honda copy engine on it or a Briggs copy engine on it, 344cc, and comparing these side by side, there's no comparison. I mean, this Intec 15.5 does not even really work. It just keeps chugging along. The deck doesn't bog down near as bad. It doesn't bog down at all, actually. All the bolt holes lined up, obviously they're the same mounting positions. The mower cost me virtually nothing off marketplace with a blown engine, so I figured, why not? I didn't have to cut any of the housing out. It is a tight fit right up under there, and if you ever need to remove the top housing off the engine, you have to remove the plastic housing, the seat, and there's two bolts on each side for the metal housing that sits under the seat. You've got to remove that too, just to get the metal housing off the engine. But all in all, I don't anticipate on pulling it apart again. But that pulley cover, gear cover, I had to cut down extensively because the original engine sat back a lot further. This engine's a lot longer. But otherwise, everything lines up and definitely outperforms the other little mini riders, I can say that They should have come out with this size engine. I know price and all the rest of it, but that's what they do these days with mowers and stuff, don't they? Alright, that's one for today. Have a good one.